Hey, 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 creative ones. It's Melissa D'Antoni. I'm sitting on my front porch in the swing. It's actually really super hot here in Austin. And I've been having a ton of conversations with people lately, and I wanted to do a quick video. We collectively have got to end some massive stories on the planet right now, and one that I am personally inspired by is ending the starving artist myth. Yeah, so if you're here, say hello. Also, please let me know if this resonates for you, or it's kind of hard for me to see who's on. Write a comment, thumbs up, and tell me where you're from. Hey, Jennifer! Yay! We had such a great conversation this morning. I'm so excited, darling. So this video is an activation. It is a calling to all of you that feel called to rise with me, to rise with me and choose to break the starving artist myth, right? In the healer martyr myth. I'm so tired of this bullshit story that, doing deep, potent, transformational work in the world is not valuable, or we've got to make some massive shifts in our society around what we value. And we can only do that if we own our own internal intrinsic value, our spiritual gifts, our creative gifts, our passion, and our soul's purpose. That's the only way that we can create and evoke a massive change on the planet, and it's got to start with you. If you are watching this video, this is for you. You're being called, and I am an activator, right? I wouldn't even call myself an activist. I am an activator. I am activating you. I light fires in people's souls to express themselves fully. That is what I am here to do. And, that's what lights me up, and that's what I feel called to do and to lead. And these are some of the stories that I'm just so done with. I can't even tolerate it anymore within myself or within anyone. This healer martyr myth story, that you have to play the martyr in order to be a good fucking person, excuse my French, or that you have to self-sacrifice and not honor your own well-being, your own worthiness. No, yeah, it's like an old paradigm, and it's got to go. There's a new reality, and that is honoring the value of the work that you provide, whatever you're doing, right? Also, this poor me story of and I've totally been in all of these, so there's no judgment or shame whatsoever, but it's only going to change if we personally, individually decide to change it, right? Who's with me, right? So this is really about ending suffering and this old karmic pattern that we have in our culture, that it's somehow noble to suffer, or what's the word that I'm looking for? Help me out there. It's not noble, but there's another word there that I'm looking for, that it's somehow more what's the word, you guys? It's somehow high and mighty, more righteous. That's what I'm looking for. To self-sacrifice. And it's bullshit, and it's a trap, and it will keep you stuck. It will keep you broke. It will keep you broken and not really serving anyone. This is about claiming your power. This is about stepping into your truth and doing it with a lot of fun and playfulness and creativity, right? So we've also got to end this whole codependent way of relating, and it doesn't end unless we individually own our power and start, co-creating with others. That means taking full self-responsibility for whatever is showing up in your world that you don't like, that's uncomfortable, and learning how to shift it, because you're a powerful creator, and you create your reality. And if you learn how to do this, you are wealthy for life. You are wealthy from the inside out, and you are truly sovereign, right? And there's skills and tools and belief systems and transformation that needs to happen in order to do that. Super powerful. Yeah. I love it that both Jennifer and Kling are both on here because they're both in the training. Okay, so emotional currency. So this is the shift. We have to realize, and this is more than just, this is a movement. This is creating a new reality. This is creating a new world. This is creating a movement around really mastering your own emotional currency and realizing, right, that everything is energy. So emotions are energy in motion. Yes. And when you can master and you have the tools and the practice and the wisdom and you've developed that muscle of mastering your own emotional energy, which is just energy in motion, you know how to transform it, you know how to channel it, you know how to focus that creative energy, and you know how to turn your trauma into gold. You learn how to trap emotions and set them free so they don't show up as blocks, right? In your external world, because we create from the inside out. In a quantum reality, in a quantum perspective. So this is really a huge game changer if you are ready to, create this shift and really start learning how to create your own sovereignty. It is the best gift. If you are watching this video, it is the best gift that you can give the world right now. Your own freedom from the inside out, your own emotional freedom, your own financial freedom, like especially women. Your man is not your financial plan. And that goes for men too. Your woman is not your financial plan. I have to put that in there for several reasons. But it's like you are a co-creator with life. And when you master that, it's like the most amazing gift that you can give yourself, the most radical act of self-love. And it's also the best thing you can do for the planet, right? Give me a thumbs up or a heart or a comment if you are in agreement. Yes, my sisters. All right, so owning your value. Like, I'm so tired of people doing incredible, powerful work in the world and not owning their value, especially women, especially creatives, right? It's time. I'm speaking to you and you and you and you, all of you, that we collectively have to rise in how we honor and value ourselves and our work. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to do it for you. And trust me, I've had to learn the hard way on this through my own journey, which I'll, continue to talk more about in videos like this as I feel called. But, I have had to learn that when I had a super successful, corporate job, making over 6 figures before I was 30, traveling the world, and I was depressed, bored, and unfulfilled. And I left that to go take this journey in creative expression and transpersonal psychology and shamanic studies and, lots of apprenticeships and intuitive painting and all of this. Right? It was a very different world for me, but I knew, and I remember, I'll never forget this. My father was like, you're never going to make money doing that. That was and I was like, if I can make money for Intel Corporation selling microprocessors, I can sure as hell figure this out. Right? And I figured it out, and it's taken me 20 years of my own personal mastery, of training, of business experience. Right? I've been in business for 11 years. Like, I've got this down, and I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've also learned how to turn it into gold because there's wisdom in every situation. Right? So, and it doesn't take 20 years anymore because we're talking about quantum leaping. So I have a training that starts on Monday. I have 2 spaces left. If this is inspiring you, I want you to message me, get on a call with me in the next 24 hours, and let's talk, because the group that's forming is amazing. It's all creative women from all around, and several here in Austin actually too. There's a virtual component. There's also, so if you're just totally want to do it virtual, you can certainly do that. There is a live retreat here in Austin in November. And then there are those people that want to come and do the training in the studio and do their part in the studio that live here, and that's fine too. So there's really no excuse for you. I've got payment plans. Like, there is no excuse, if this is calling you, for you not to take the step now to invest, to show up and gather with this powerful group of creative women who are there to support you with the tools and the framework and the personal mastery to learn how to use the arts and transformation, to master the creative alchemy process, and learn how to also guide others through creative alchemy and get certified and start working with other people. So I'm so excited. If this calls to you, please message me. And this is totally clear, right, April? Like, this is about women, creative. I don't like to use, and it's not that I don't like to use the word healers, but I feel like that's an old paradigm, and this is something different. This is like a priestess, right? It's like, creative women, divine women that are called to step into their full self-expression, to guide, to lead, to transform, and to support this global evolutionary movement using art. This is for you. All right? So if this is calling you, message me. We start soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.